Hello there, BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. Want to know how or why 21 million Bitcoin is being formulated? Satoshi Nakamoto is a mathematician and a genius one for sure. The way he conceptualized the formula of Bitcoin production is extraordinary. Can't even think of how he do it. First, he designed the blockchain, which consists of a chain of blocks. Let me reverse the screen to show you now. Okay. Enlarge it a bit. Okay. So he designed the block consists of a sequence of blocks together, all right, and each block is precisely 1 megabyte in height or size. Height is a computer term, okay, and a transaction like A transfer 1 Bitcoin to B is measured in computer byte. Okay. Now, in a block, roughly it can contain about 700 to 1,000 transactions. That was in the earlier days, okay? So one block then is mined in approximately 10 minutes. Or 6 blocks in 1 hour or 60 minutes, or 144 blocks in approximately 1 day of 24 hours, or 2016 block in approximately 14 days. Why 14 days? I'll explain later. Or 210,000 block in approximately 4 years. That is 365 days times 4. All right. Okay. Now let me go back. So, how did he came up with this kind of configuration? Nobody knows. But it's logical once you understand why later. First, how did he make sure that miner can only mine 1 block in approximately 10 minutes? Globally, yeah? Simple. Bitcoin protocol generates a certain random number, can be up to 72 character long, consisting of alphanumerical numbers for each block. And the miner job is also simple. Just guess the random number. That's it. And the first computer or miner to guess it correctly gets the reward of new Bitcoin plus the transaction fee. So simple. That's it. That's the formula. All right. Except in the early days, if you are computer savvy, you can mine Bitcoin from your own home computer. But today, a mining company needs at least tens of thousands of computers trying to compete each other because the protocol only allows 1 block to be mined in approximately 10 minutes globally. The whole world now has at least a few thousand of computers, and a few hundred thousand of computers, and they all compete to be the first to solve or mine a block. That means globally, one block is mined in approximately 10 minutes. Okay, let me show you back. In approximately 10 minutes, or 6 blocks in approximately 1 hour, 60 minutes, or 144 blocks in approximately 1 day, 24 hours, or 2016 blocks in approximately 14 days, I'll explain later, or 210,000 blocks in approximately 4 years, 365 days times 4. Okay, so you see, this is how the computer protocol generate a random number, and the miner only has to guess it correctly. That's it, and they are rewarded with new Bitcoin and transaction fee. Okay, but why 14 days? Okay, now let me explain to you. You see the difficulty adjustment here, which kicks in at 2016 block, or in approximately 14 days. Okay, let me go back to the screen, or to myself. Very clever of Satoshi. Since the word is approximately, sometimes a miner may mine one block in 9 minutes or 11 minutes, depending on the random number complexity and also the speed of the miner's computer power. In the last 14 days, or 2016 block, when it's mined at 9 minutes per block, for example, on average, that means that random number earlier is easy, and or more miners actually participated. Then the Bitcoin protocol difficulty adjustment kicked in. Since the previous 2016 block is 9 minutes on average, it means it's easier, right? Okay, and the next random number for the next 2016 block will be more complex and difficult to solve. In so doing, the next 2016 block will take maybe 11 minutes per block on average now. See how clever is the adjustment. That's how approximately 10 minutes per block comes about. Then when mined block reaches 210,000 blocks, again in approximately 4 years, the Bitcoin reward is reduced to half. That's why every 4 years Bitcoin reward is cut by half. So we see, Bitcoin launched in 3rd of January 2009. Each block mined is rewarded with 50 new Bitcoin plus transaction fees. The first halving was on the 28th November 2012, when the first 210,000 blocks was mined. Reward was half to 25 new Bitcoin plus transaction fees. Second halving was on the 9th of July 2016, when 420,000 blocks was mined. The reward reduced to 12.5 Bitcoin or new Bitcoin plus transaction fee. All right. That was currently now. So the fourth halving estimated on or about 20th of April, in the next few days to a week. 840,000 blocks will be mined, and the reward will be reduced again to the this time 3.125 new Bitcoin plus transaction fee. Continuing that, by the fifth halving in 2028, the reward will be half again to 1.5625 new Bitcoin per block plus transaction fee. This continue until the year 2014. That's more than 100 years from now. The reward will be zero. That's where the 21 million Bitcoin is completed. There is no more halving, no more new Bitcoin. Miner solely earn on transaction fees. But by then, there will be billions of transactions every day. The miner can still survive. Now that you understand why one block is mined in approximately 10 minutes and why Bitcoin reward is half every 4 years approximately, you can now explain to your friends who do not understand. Okay? Now that you understand why Bitcoin network can only have 21 million Bitcoin, finite, that's it. Of course, people will ask, Satoshi's formula can be changed, what? Not so easy. If Bitcoin protocol can be changed so easily, then we won't be here today. We will not have the Bitcoin as it is now. In the last 15 years, Bitcoin protocol never changed, but improved slightly, and only on few occasions. I will explain the Bitcoin Improvement Protocol, called BIP, the processes and the procedure, maybe in my next episode. You now went down the rabbit hole with me today. There will be more in future. Keep on learning. Enjoy. See you next time. Bye-bye.